College, they say, it's the ticket to a good life. But what if I told you there's another way? A way that doesn't involve mountains of debt and years behind a desk. I'm talking about welding. It's not just about sparks and steel, it's about taking two pieces of metal and fusing them together. From bridges to buildings, pipelines to pipelines, welders are the unsung heroes who keep our world running. And guess what? They're in high demand. Companies are practically begging for skilled welders. So why aren't more young people lining up for this opportunity? We've been sold this idea that a 4-year degree is the only path to success. But the truth is, there are plenty of fulfilling, well-paying jobs that don't require a mountain of student loan debt. Jobs that allow you to work with your hands, to see the fruits of your labor, to take pride in a hard day's work. Jobs like welding. There's a certain dignity that comes with working with your hands, with building something tangible. Welders are the unsung heroes of our modern world. They're the ones who build the bridges we drive across, the buildings we live and work in, the pipelines that transport our energy. Their skills are needed in countless industries, and the demand for skilled welders is only going to grow in the years to come. It's a chance to ditch the textbooks and get your hands dirty. It's a chance to forge your own path. We're told college is the key to success. Get good grades, go to a good school, land a good job. That's the narrative, right? But what if it's not the whole story? What if there's another path? One that doesn't involve years of debt and a degree you may never use. The truth is, college isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Some people are just wired differently. They learn by doing, by getting their hands dirty, by building things. These are the makers, the doers, the builders. The trades, like welding, offer a different kind of education. A hands-on education that teaches you valuable skills you can use right away. Skills that are in high demand. Skills that can lead to a long and rewarding career. Here's the thing, there's a massive skills gap in this country. Companies are desperate for skilled workers, welders included. They're offering signing bonuses, tuition reimbursement, and competitive salaries. Meanwhile, we have millions of college graduates saddled with debt and working jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. They're overeducated and underemployed, stuck in a system that tells them a college degree is the only path to success. The trades offer a viable alternative, a chance to earn a good living without a mountain of debt. They provide a sense of purpose, a chance to build something tangible, to see the fruits of your labor. It's time we recognize the dignity of a trade and encourage more young people to consider a career in the skilled trades. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. College is expensive. The average student loan debt is over $30,000. That's a mortgage before you even buy a house. And it's a burden that can follow you for years, even decades. Now let's compare that to the cost of becoming a welder. Welding schools and trade programs are a fraction of the cost of a 4-year university. Many offer financial aid and scholarships, and some employers will even pay for your training. Think about it. You could graduate from welding school debt-free and start earning a good living right away. No student loans, no living expenses while you're in school, just a paycheck and the satisfaction of having a skill that's in high demand. You get real-world experience, hands-on training, and a direct path to a rewarding career. Now, I'm not saying college is a bad thing, it's great for some people, but it's not the be-all and end-all of education. There are other ways to learn, other ways to succeed. And for those who are mechanically inclined, who enjoy working with their hands, who like to see the tangible results of their labor, welding offers a different kind of education. A welding education is about more than just learning how to fuse two pieces of metal together. It's about problem solving, critical thinking, and attention to detail. It's about joining a long and proud tradition of skilled tradespeople who have built this country from the ground up. So, you're intrigued by welding. The sparks, the skill, the satisfaction of creating something tangible. It appeals to you. But how do you actually become a welder? Where do you even begin? The first step is simple. Research. Look around your area for welding schools, community colleges, or technical institutes that offer welding programs. These programs come in all shapes and sizes, from short-term certificate courses to longer associate degree programs. Think about your goals and your budget. Do you want to dive right in and learn the basics quickly? Or are you looking for a more comprehensive education? Now let's talk about what you can expect once you're enrolled in a welding program. Get ready to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty, because welding is a hands-on trade. You'll spend a good chunk of your time in the welding booth learning the different welding processes like shielded metal arc welding, gas metal arc welding, and gas tungsten arc welding. You'll also learn about different metals and their properties, how to read blueprints, and the importance of safety. Welding school is demanding, both physically and mentally. It requires focus, precision, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. The key is to be patient, persistent, and to never stop asking questions. After you've put in the hours and mastered the basics, it's time to get certified. Welding certification shows potential employers that you have the skills and knowledge to do the job right. There are different levels of certification depending on the welding process and the industry you want to work in. The most common certification is from the American Welding Society. They offer a wide range of certifications, from entry-level certifications to advanced certifications for specialized welding processes. To get certified, you'll need to pass both a written exam and a practical welding test. The written exam tests your knowledge of welding theory, safety, and procedures, while the practical test requires you to demonstrate your welding skills in a controlled environment. Certification is a badge of honor in the welding world. For those who want to take their welding education even further, an apprenticeship is an excellent option. An apprenticeship combines paid-on-the-job training with classroom instruction, allowing you to earn a paycheck while you learn from experienced welders. Think of it as a paid internship that can last anywhere from 3 to 4 years. During an apprenticeship, you'll work under the guidance of a journeyman welder, learning the tricks of the trade and gaining valuable real-world experience. You'll also attend classes to further your technical knowledge and develop your skills. Apprenticeships are a fantastic way to jumpstart your welding career. You'll earn a salary while you learn, avoid accumulating student loan debt, and graduate with a nationally recognized journeyman certificate. Yeah, welding involves sparks, lots of them. It's kind of mesmerizing watching those fiery bits fly. But there's a whole lot more to it than meets the eye. Welding isn't just about heat and metal, it's a delicate dance of science and skill. It's about understanding the properties of different metals and how they react to extreme temperatures. Think of a welder as a metal magician, using their knowledge of physics and chemistry to transform raw materials into something new and useful. It's this scientific understanding that elevates welding from a simple trade to a highly skilled profession. Ever wonder how two pieces of metal, once separate, become inseparable? That's the magic of metallurgy, the science of metals and their properties. Welders need to be metal whisperers, understanding how different metals behave under heat, pressure, and when mixed with other elements. Take steel, for example. It's not just iron, it's iron infused with carbon. The amount of carbon changes its strength, flexibility, and weldability. A good welder knows the sweet spot for each type of steel they encounter. Then there's aluminum, a whole other beast altogether. It conducts heat like crazy, which means welders need to adjust their techniques to avoid warping or burning through the metal. Understanding these nuances is what separates a good welder from a great one. Think welding is a one-size-fits-all kind of deal? Think again. There's a whole smorgasbord of welding processes out there, each with its own strengths and quirks. You've got your stick welding, your MIG welding, your TIG welding, and a whole bunch more. Some use electricity, others use gas, and some even use lasers. The type of welding process a welder chooses depends on the job at hand. Need to join thick pieces of metal under harsh conditions? Shielded metal arc welding, also known as stick welding, might be your go-to. Looking for a versatile process that can handle a variety of metals and thicknesses? Gas metal arc welding, often called MIG welding, could be the answer. And for those high-precision jobs that require a pristine finish, gas tungsten arc welding or TIG welding reigns supreme. Mastering these different processes opens up a world of possibilities for welders. Hold on to your welding helmets, folks, because the future of welding is looking bright and high-tech. As technology advances, so too does the world of welding. We're talking about robotic welding systems that can perform complex welds with incredible precision, three-dimensional printing with metal powders, and welding in the vacuum of space. These advancements are not replacing welders, though. Instead, they're creating even more opportunities for skilled professionals who can program, operate, and maintain these sophisticated systems. The demand for skilled welders is only going to increase in the coming years as infrastructure ages and new technologies emerge. So, if you're looking for a career that's both future-proof and in high demand, welding should be at the top of your list. It's a field that's constantly evolving, offering endless opportunities for learning, growth, and of course some seriously cool welding projects. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? Think welding is just about hunkering down in a dingy workshop all day? Think again. The beauty of this trade is its versatility. Welders are the silent heroes behind countless industries, their skills woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. From the skyscrapers that pierce the clouds to the pipelines that crisscross the country, welders are there, fusing metal and building the world around us. They're the backbone of construction, the heart of manufacturing, and the unsung heroes of countless other fields. Need a bridge built to withstand the test of time? Welders. How about a pipeline to transport vital resources across vast distances? Welders. Want to explore the depths of the ocean in a submersible or soar through the skies in an airplane? You guessed it, welders. Their work is the invisible force that holds our modern world together. It's a testament to the power of skilled trades, demonstrating that not all heroes wear capes. Some wear welding helmets and carry a torch. So let's take a journey beyond the workshop and explore the diverse landscapes where welders leave their mark. Step onto any construction site and you'll witness the symphony of welding in action. Welders are the architects of our built environment, braving heights and conditions to fuse our cities and towns. They build bridges, tunnels, highways, and railroads, connecting communities and facilitating trade. Next time you drive across a bridge or marvel at a skyscraper, appreciate the welders who made it all possible. From cars to spaceships, manufacturing and beyond. Step inside any factory and you'll find welders hard at work, their torches casting a mesmerizing glow. They're the artisans of the manufacturing world, transforming raw metal into essential products. From cars to home appliances, welding shapes our material world. Think about the automotive industry. Welders are involved in every stage of vehicle production. They work with robotics, ensuring vehicle safety. But it's not just about cars. Welders are essential in aerospace engineering. They push the boundaries of exploration and technology. From microchips to cargo ships, welding is indispensable. It's a testament to the skill and precision of welders. The art of the spark welding in creative fields. Welding finds a home in art and design, transforming metal into expressive forms. Artists create stunning sculptures and intricate metalwork with welding. The welding arc becomes a paintbrush, transforming metal into art. Imagine a massive steel sculpture gracing a public park, or picture intricate metal gates adorned with delicate floral patterns. Welding pushes creative boundaries, fusing different metals and textures. From large-scale installations to intricate jewelry, welding's possibilities are limitless. Next time you see metal art, take a closer look. Witness the artistry of a skilled welder transforming raw material into beauty. A solid living welding pays the bills. Let's talk turkey, folks. We all know a good job needs to put food on the table, pay the bills, and maybe even afford you a few of life's little luxuries. Well, good news. Welding does all that and more. Forget the stereotype of the starving artist or the struggling freelancer. Skilled trades like welding offer a real shot at financial stability, often surpassing the earning potential of many college degrees. Think about it. While their friends are racking up student loan debt, aspiring welders are learning a trade that's in high demand, often getting paid while they do it through apprenticeships. And once they're out in the workforce, experienced welders can command impressive salaries, especially in specialized fields like underwater welding or pipeline welding, where danger and expertise often translate into higher paychecks. So yeah, welding can put a roof over your head, food in your belly, and maybe even that fancy coffee maker you've been eyeing. But financial security is just the beginning. Welding offers something even more valuable, a career path with long-term earning potential and the satisfaction of knowing your skills will always be in demand. Section 2. In-demand and irreplaceable job security in a changing world. Let's face it, the job market can feel like a roller coaster sometimes, with some careers going the way of the dodo as technology advances. But here's the thing about welding, you can't automate a robot to do a complex weld. Yet, at least. Sure, automation is changing the manufacturing landscape, but those robots still need skilled welders to program, operate, and most importantly, fix them. And when a bridge needs repair, a pipeline springs a leak, or a sculptor dreams up a massive metal masterpiece, they don't call a computer program, they call a welder. That's the beauty of this trade. It's rooted in real-world skills that can't be downloaded or outsourced. A welder with a steady hand, a keen eye, and a head full of knowledge will always be in demand, no matter how much technology advances. This translates into job security, something that's becoming increasingly rare in today's rapidly changing job market. So, if you're looking for a career you can count on, a career that offers stability and a sense of permanence, welding is a solid bet. It's a trade that stood the test of time and will continue to be essential for generations to come. Section 3. The satisfaction of skill pride in a job well done. Now let's talk about something money can't buy. The feeling of satisfaction, the quiet pride that comes from mastering a craft, from creating something tangible with your own two hands. Welders, they know this feeling well. They're not just pushing papers or crunching numbers. They're building, repairing, and creating the world around us, one weld at a time. Imagine the sense of accomplishment seeing a bridge you welded stand strong against the current, or a pipeline you helped build transporting vital resources across the country. Think about the quiet satisfaction of repairing a farmer's tractor, knowing you've enabled them to put food on the table. These are the everyday victories of a welder, the tangible rewards that go beyond a paycheck. It's the knowledge that your skills matter, that you're making a real difference in the world, one weld at a time. And in a world that often feels increasingly digital and disconnected, that sense of tangible accomplishment, of knowing your work has a real impact, is priceless. Section 4. Beyond the paycheck, perks and possibilities. Welding isn't a desk job. It's not for those who like to sit still or shy away from a challenge, and you know what? That's a good thing. Because with the challenges come perks, the kind of freedom and flexibility that many folks only dream of. Think about it. Welders are needed everywhere, from bustling cities to remote pipelines, from underwater construction projects to high-tech manufacturing facilities. This means the opportunity to travel, to see the world, to work outdoors, or to specialize in a niche field that sparks your interest. Want to work on a skyscraper overlooking a city skyline? You got it. How about diving beneath the waves to repair an offshore oil rig? Welding can take you there. And if the open road calls to you, pipeline welding offers the chance to travel the country, welding together the arteries of our energy infrastructure. The possibilities are as vast as the industries that rely on welding, offering a sense of adventure, a chance to learn new skills, and the freedom to forge your own path. So if you're looking for a career that's anything but ordinary, welding might just be the perfect fit. Section 1. The spark within. So there you have it. Welding. It's not just a job, it's a passport to a world of possibilities. A world where your skills are valued, your work is essential, and the opportunities are as boundless as your ambition. We've talked about the skills gap, the financial stability, the job security, and the sheer coolness of fusing metal together. But beyond all that, there's something more. something that draws people to welding, something that ignites a spark within. Maybe it's the challenge, the mastery of a craft that takes dedication and skill. Maybe it's the satisfaction of building something with your own two hands, of seeing the tangible results of your labor. Or maybe it's the knowledge that you're part of something bigger, a long lineage of craftspeople who have shaped the world around us, from bridges to buildings, cars to spaceships. Whatever it is, that spark is out there, waiting to be kindled. So if you're looking for a career that's challenging, rewarding, and full of possibilities, a career that lets you build your future one weld at a time, then welding might just be your calling. Go ahead, take the leap. You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve.